Wow. I finally got the Bloodshed Brothers t-shirt. It only took 13 months. No, I'm just kidding. It took like, I don't know, a week and a half, 2 weeks. Ugh. But either way, I figured since you guys just did a opening of all your con shirts, I'd open up apparently now one of the crappy Spreadshirt.com t-shirts, so that kind of sucks. You know, now I want one of the nice ones, one that have the big full print. But let's see what this looks like. Hold on. Let me fix my metal hair here for a second. Oh, let's see. Oh, at least I got the color right so far. And yay! It's a solid shirt, not in 2 pieces or anything. Yep. Well, it's not as big and fancy as all those con shirts that you're going to be selling, but either way, you know, it's cool, and I will wear it in my next vlog probably. I definitely will. I'll wear it in my next vlog, I promise. But I really didn't have too much of an idea what to vlog today, and I guess this kind of gave me an idea to talk about like Tour Tales Part 2 and more of some injuries and some bad accidents that have happened on the road. Pretty much there's only been a couple. There's only been 2 major things that happened. But one was so bad that it almost ruined it. It almost took down an entire tour for the band I was with. We were in Nebraska. By the way, Nebraskites, sorry, but I do not like your state. Just for the fact that there's a whole fucking shit ton of nothing in one big long drive that takes about 10 hours to get through. But it was during the winter, so that was our bad, I guess, touring that time. But we hit some black ice. For people that don't know, black ice is ice on the road that you can't see. It's pretty much invisible to the naked eye while driving. But we hit a patch of black ice during the day, slid off up onto the bank, like a snow bank. Our trailer kind of slammed into the side of the van. Not really too much damage. There was just a couple dents. We were all shaken up, but no one hurt. And a cop had seen us, you know, fly off the road, so he pulled over and helped us out. He actually drove us to a hotel while we called a tow truck to come pull us out of the snowbank. But it sucked, but everything was okay. Later that night at 3 o'clock in the morning, we'd continued to drive on, and we were hit by a semi-truck carrying cattle. It nailed into the back of our trailer, then bounced off and kind of nailed into the side of the driver's side door, and fucking totaled the trailer, screwed up the van enough where the door wouldn't close anymore, so we had to get that repaired. But that next day, we were already kind of all not feeling too well. We were all kind of sick. Had like, you know, the flu or colds or whatever, and the guitar player had to be taken to the hospital for pneumonia, or almost having pneumonia, very close. And he was throwing up just solid green chunks and delicious, you know, stuff. I'm sorry if anyone's eating while watching this, but and on the way back, I drove him to the hospital. And on the way back from the hospital, I got pulled over. I've never got a ticket in my life, except for that day. I got a warning ticket, and it was just because our license on our van was not up to date. The license on the trailer was, and since we had the trailer right up against the van while driving, you really couldn't see, you know, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But we had already been warned on this tour by one cop who noticed it and said, oh, you know, you guys need to get that taken care of. The next cop decided to write me a warning, and, you know, it just sucked because I had a completely clean, you know, I still have a completely clean driving record except for this one warning in fucking Nebraska. But either way, that day, like I said, was definitely the worst. I mean, most bands, their entire career might have one accident. You know, we had 2 and one really major one in one day's time. The only other injury I really ever received, which I'll try to show you, get naked for you, hold on. You can probably see that scar right there. The very first day of this last summer's tour, the Rockstar Mayhem tour with Rob Zombie and Korn, we were loading up the van, we had rehearsal, or loading up the bus, we had rehearsals. I was sticking a little mini bike, the whole band had mini bikes, and I was sticking a mini bike in the bay underneath the bus. It's these big doors that open up under the bus, and it kind of tipped over and started leaking some gasoline, and I kind of jumped back, and I jumped back while one of the other guys was pulling down one of the bay doors, and it stabbed me right in my side, and I had a purple bruise about that big. Definitely not a good way to start off the tour, but he felt really bad, and now I have this awesome scar. Looks like I had my fucking kidneys taken out or something, but besides that, I've seen other people have nasty cuts and a finger chopped off and stuff like that, but I've been very lucky, and I hope that continues on, but either way, that's about it. I'm actually at my wife's parents' house. This is their game room here. Hold on, let me see what I'm videotaping. I lived here for 7 years or so. Me and my wife started dating when we were 17. I think I moved in here when I was 18 and a half or something like that, and then we lived here for a really long time. Actually, we lived here for about 8 years, and we only moved out a year ago, so it still kind of feels like home. It's a nice house. I'm not going to do like a full house tour of a house that doesn't belong to me, but we used to live upstairs, and I stored all my Halloween crap in a little room right next to it, which, let's see if I can make it up there with 1 minute remaining of recording time. This used to be Halloween storage room, and now it's Katie's little brother's like junk room and hangout room, and that used to be our bedroom, and it smells like cat shit in here because there's cat shit. Anyway, that's it, and I hope you guys enjoyed my little tour tales part deuce, and thanks for the t-shirt, Bloodshed Brothers in the dark. Hold on, and I'll wear it really soon and get all sweaty in it. Just for you, Jeremy. Alright, peace out, guys.